cyberpunks and retro nerds. You got your boy, Tommy the Hammer, hanging out with his boy, Adam McDoogleez.
How's it going?
And today, we're about to be watching an awesome movie. Adam, tell my audience what we're going to be checking out today.
Today, we're going to be checking out the Toho sci-fi monster classic of the 1950s, Rodan!
I can hardly wait. I haven't seen this movie in a hot minute. Actually, the last time I've actually watched Rodan was back in the day on a local access network channel called Big Chuck and Little John. Basically, they just specialized in all this B-movie fodder, and you could always count on their show to display some sort of cinematic oddity, you know? And that's actually where I saw this movie from, you know? How about you, Adam?
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's pretty much the same here. I mean, this is like one of my all-time favorite, you know, giant monster movies from the 50s, and it was actually a little bit of interesting trivia. It was actually the first Toho film, kaiju monster movie film shot in color after the two Godzilla films, which were, of course, were in black and white.
Without further ado, I guess we're going to peek the film. While we do that, y'all motherfuckers check out the trailer.
It's a good one.
Monster of is a skyscraper. When he moves, the whole earth quivers and quakes, and an abyss of horror opens up. See these prehistoric beasts emerge from the bowels of the earth after 200 million years to devastate mankind. Supersonic jets cannot catch him. Rockets cannot stop him. Armored tanks are helpless before him. Missiles are powerless. See Rodan destroy a modern city, leveling it to the earth with a killing airstream of his mighty wings. Nothing can stop him. Nothing escapes this monstrous beast of evil.
What's good, guys? We just got done watching Rodan, and Adam, what'd you think of the movie?
Oh man, this is like one of my all-time favorite classic like Japanese monster movies. I mean, I love them all, but there's different like varieties, there's different flavors, and I know the ones like later on, like it's like this movie came out in the 50s, but then like so it was one of the first, but then like later on during like the 60s and 70s, they definitely got like a lot more campy, and I can still enjoy them, but this is just much more of a serious film. This is what I appreciated because I mean you know, it is what it is. It's an old school, you know, monster movie with kind of effects that are dated nowadays, but I mean I love them, you know, regardless, because I mean I still find them pretty awesome, and but they were doing it seriously. This was probably like pretty cutting edge for its time. And it takes the subject matter seriously. And another thing I like about this movie is that most monster movies are divided into two categories. Either there's the one monster that's more human-sized and it's more like it's going around killing people on an individual basis, and then of course there's the giant monster movie, which is killing a bunch of people and destroying a city, etc. What I like about this movie is that it's kind of a combination of both of those. It gives you both of them for your buck. It's like, you know, because in the opening sequence there's these, you know, giant prehistoric insects going around killing people in the beginning, and then like before it gets to like the giant monster sequences, which is great. It's like everything you could want in a monster movie.
Coal miners got slaughtered.
Yeah.
You know? And
then of course, you know, I mean, there's like a narration going through it that's actually really good. It fits in well with the film, and kind of like it's like you're reading a book, or like an old school comic book. And like the ending is really amazing. You know, it's like an explosive climax that is almost, you know, it's like it outdoes like a 4th of July like firework.
Actually, I think this would be a great movie to watch for the 4th of July. To be honest, you know, something about it just has this explosive nature to it, you know.
Because it's just like, and some of the effects still, I mean, they're really enjoyable. I mean, it's just like, you know, just.
I like Rodan's overall design, to be honest. You know?
Yeah, it was cool. Just like the design of the monster and everything.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what'd you think about it?
You know, like I haven't seen the movie in, I was telling Adam, it's been like over a decade. I must have like first saw it, you know, back in the early 90s on Big Chuck and Little John, and so it's been a hot minute. But, you know, I ended up remembering certain scenes, and certain moments were just as good as I remember them being. I mean, going into a giant monster movie such as Rodan, I mean, you know, where can your expectations be? And to be honest, what can I really say about, you know, giant monster movies or Rodan that hasn't been said before? I like this sort of thing, and so does Adam, and it's kind of like how he was saying, so it, you know, it is what it is. You're into these movies or you're not. You know, I love, you know, the miniatures, the explosions, the shots of real military vehicles, and then the shots of fake military vehicles. There's just something kind of cool about picking them apart. But, you know, overall it's a fun and short and sweet movie. Out of 10 stars, I mean, this is probably like one of the better ones. I'd give it a solid 7, you know? How about you, Doogleez?
Yeah, about the same thing. I mean, I'd give it an 8.
Nice.
Because it's just, I mean, it's so fun. I mean, like, if you're into, like Tom was saying, if you're into this sort of thing, this is a great film that you would enjoy. Like, in fact, if someone was into like giant monster films and hadn't seen much of them, I definitely, like, this would be the first one I would show them.
I highly recommend it.
Oh, very much so, because it's just, it's, you know, it was early on, and you know, they still take it seriously. And there's kind of there's an element of horror through it as well. So it's like really interesting. And I was telling Tom earlier, there was one time when I wasn't feeling so well, and I was just kind of sitting around watching a bunch of movies. I watched a 50s sci-fi film from America about a giant monster, and then I watched this, and they were both enjoyable, but this one was definitely a cut above. You could really tell that the Japanese were really starting to embark upon, you know, the whole kaiju phenomenon that they would get kind of famous for and would do to the best of their ability more than anyone else. So, yeah, this is definitely a
It's
classic.
the nail on the head, you know?
It does. It's short, sweet, to the point. It's effective with what it does. So, yeah, it's like the perfect monster movies, you know, that you can see.
Yeah, check it out, guys, if you want to see a giant chicken stomping and flapping on shit.
Yeah, it's a giant chicken pterodactyl, radioactive pterodactyl thing.